And we're back. James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez with you. Moments away from first pitch here at Cabinets Field. Lucas Tinajero on the mound. He's going through his warm-ups around the diamond for the Ray Texans. You got Josh Hernandez behind the plate, OJ Reese at third, Ethan Garza at short, Dom Solis at second. First baseman is Larry Olivares. From left to right in the outfield, it's Nick Talavera, Brandon Chapa, and Jack Spence. Talavera, the right-hander, showing some mighty fine velocity in his warm-ups. They're going to need a lot of him as this West offense can pose some problems for the defensive opposition. Now, West comes into this ball game averaging just slightly under 6 runs per game at 5.7. They have scored a total of 109 runs in 19 games played. They've given up a total of 94 runs. That is a plus 15 run differential. That's pretty good for the West Warriors. West does come in their last 10 games played. They're 4-6. They're 2-2 in their last 4, 3-2 in their last 5. Of course, all those wins are nice and sweet, but the ones that matter the most are the ones that happen in North Zone play, where they're 1-0.
This is a situation, James, where the Ray Texans are in a spot here early in the season. Just to start the season, you definitely don't want to go down 0-2 to start the season in district play. Put them in a hole right off the bat. So this is almost, you don't want to say this early in the season it's a must win for the Ray Texans, but they certainly want to get this win at home.
It does certainly feel like that. And, like you said, Jake, you never want to go down 0-2. You want to, win as many games as you can. And going down in an 0-2 hole in North Zone play, I mean, that could have the Texans scrambling later on in the season to, fight for third, fight for second, or get back into the first place spot. Jay Guerrero steps in, center fielder, right-handed batter. First pitch from Tinajero is going to be smacked into left. That's going to be a leadoff base hit for Guerrero. He's going to stop at first. One pitch, one hit. That's a leadoff single. So Jay Guerrero jumped all over that one. Looked like a little bit of a hanger from Tinajero, a little bit inside. Guerrero's on first. Aiden DeLeon now approaches the plate, left-handed hitter. He's the right fielder, number 0. West with the white helmets, gray pants, black shirt. White numbers outlined in red, the West Warriors. Pitches in the dirt, 1-0. On deck for Victoria West is Patton Brannon, followed by T.K. Rollins. Hernandez behind the plate. Tinajero on the mound. Pickoff attempt, not in time. They almost had Guerrero leaning towards second. Got back just in the nick of time. 1-0 the count to Aiden DeLeon. OJ Ruiz playing in on the grass. Guerrero's taking off, the throw to second. He's safe. A little bit of a high throw and off towards the shortstop side of the bag enables Guerrero to slide in safely. That is a stolen base for Jay Guerrero, and he is in scoring position.
Got a pretty good jump there.
He sure did. 2-0 the count.
Warriors in business early, man.
Some aggressive baseball from head coach Jay Pettis. Tinajero steps off the mound and Guerrero retreats back to second. Jay Pettis, first year head coach of Victoria West. He took over for Austin Molinaro last season. Pettis, his assistant coaches are Marcus Caballero and Noah List. 2-0 count from, and that one hits the outside corner, strike one. Tinajero, 2-1 count, no outs. Victoria West has a runner in scoring position at second base. Aiden DeLeon batting. The 2-1. This is going to be bunted. Tina Harrow's going to field it off the mound. His only plays at first. The throw to first is offline. It's into the outfield. 1 run is going to score, and Victoria West takes the lead. Guerrero advances home on the throw-in there from Tina Harrow. This West Warriors ball club showing that they are not afraid. De Leon reaches base on the E1. They advance to second on the throw-in there as well. Peyton Brandon is up, the third baseman. There's no outs, and Victoria West is up 1-0. Pickoff attempt, back at second, not in time. TK Rollins follows for Victoria West, followed by Logan Schmidt. This is the heart of the order for the West Warriors. 1-0, they jumped up ahead. There's no outs here in the top of the first. Pitch is low, 1-0.
You feel that little bunt right there, get themselves an out, put themselves in a good position. I mean, that gets the runner to third base regardless, but you still got a chance to get out of this inning. And a wild throw there from Tinajero, and Warriors are on the board first.
1-0, snapping a breaking ball in the inside portion of the plate. Count is even, 1-1. As Brandon lets that one by him. 1 hit, 1 run, 1 error so far here in this top half of the first. The pitch. That one's going to be sprayed into right. It's going to drop in front of Spence. De Leon finds himself at third after Spence throws it home. That's a single for Brandon. Runners on the corners for the Warriors. TK Rollins steps in, the cleanup man.
Still nobody out here, James, in the top of the first inning for the Warriors. And again, moving that runner 90 feet over and that much closer to scoring another run here.
It's a precarious situation for Ray. They lost to this Victoria West team 2-1 on Tuesday night. They're looking to get even. Breaking ball misses low and away. Ball 1. Looking to even things up in North Zone play. Next week, Ray will have a couple of games against Gregory Portland, as that breaking ball snaps in for a strike. A couple of North Zone games against Gregory Portland. That's going to be a tough task. Gregory Portland has shown themselves to be tough this year. 1-1. Tina Hero on the mound facing Rollins. Runners on the corners. That one is going to be just tipped foul. 1-2 the count. This Ray team on the year giving up a total of 91 runs here so far in 23 games. Just a shade over 4 runs per game given up. The 1-2 from Tina Hero, he misses away. 2-2 the count. We're with you, MICSportsNetwork.com. Hit that player. You'll see it on our website. News Talk KEYS. Runner takes off from first. Tina Hero freezes. They got him in a pickle. That is Brandon. He's in a pickle. Runner's going to break from third now. Brandon is still alive. The run scores, and they tag Brandon. Even though Brandon got caught in a pickle, De Leon took advantage of the situation and scampered home from third. It's 2-0 West. And the West Warriors are fired up. There's one down. And everybody's going to convene on the mound now. Trying to pick each other up here. That's number 15 who jogged on in for Ray. That is Brandon Chapa. He's coming in to just add some words of advice. And, you know, Brandon Chapa was our MIC Sports Network Student Athlete of the Week just a couple of days ago. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Rollins misses one on the inside portion of the plate. That is the first strikeout for Tina Hero. And there's 2 down. Logan Schmidt now approaches. 2 down here in the top of the first. 2-0 Victoria West. They've jumped ahead on a couple of hits. They took advantage of a Ray throwing error. Inside portion once again. Ties up Schmidt swinging. It's 0-1. Breaking ball this time. Schmidt lets that one go for strike 2. 0-2 the count, 2 down. Tinajero delivers. That one is 3 straight. Freezes Schmidt on the backwards K, and there's 3 down. 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 error, 1 left on base. It's 2-0. Victoria West, we're heading to the bottom of the first.
How do you say buenos dias in Texas? Well, first start with a warm flour tortilla made from scratch. Then load it with savory frijoles, fresh scrambled eggs, papas, and shredded cheese. Wait, everything is bigger in Texas. Let's add crispy bacon and homemade salsa. And let's not forget about the weekends y barbacoa. You can enjoy a little piece of home from Laredo Taco Company.
GTech 360 proudly celebrating 20 years in business. What a local internet provider can do for you? No data caps. 24/7 customer support. Expert installations. Locally owned and operated. We connect people and communities. Give us a call today at 361-777-1400 for your internet, VoIP, and security needs.
Back at beautiful Cabinets Field, James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez with you. MICSportsNetwork.com. Hit that video player. We are live. Appreciate y'all listening on News Talk KEYS 1440 AM and 98.7 FM. 2-0 Victoria West after they take advantage of a couple of hits and a throwing error from Ray in the top of the first. On the mound for the West Warriors is Dom Martinez. Around the diamond behind the plate is Logan Schmidt. At third base, Peyton Brandon. Shortstop is Bo Wood. Second baseman is Jason Bernal. And the first baseman is T.K. Rollins. In the outfield, you got left fielder Blaine Carver, center fielder Jay Guerrero, and right fielder Aiden DeLeon.
Uncharacteristic inning right there for the Ray Texans with the error and just some mental lapses by the Texans right there. But still plenty of game left here, James. 2 runs is not too big of a mountain to climb for the Texans, but you hope they chip away here, maybe get one back and just get that confidence back and get themselves back in the ballgame.
Yeah, I think that's a big key right there, you know. West beat them on Tuesday, punched them in the mouth, and so far, West is still swinging. You know, they're riding that momentum off of that big Tuesday win. They come out with 2 runs here in the first. It's going to be interesting to see how this Ray team responds, but tons of ball game left, 6.5 innings to go. And we've just got it started here at Cabinets on this doubleheader night. 8 p.m. tonight, we'll have Moody and Veterans Memorial for you. Doubleheader Friday. South Texas high school baseball, nothing better than this. Martinez toes the rubber. First pitch. That one's going to be dribbled by Nick Talavera. Bo Woods is going to make the play, but he overthrows first. Talavera ends up on second. That would have been a tough play either way because Talavera was speeding down first, but Woods was forced to rush his throw, overshot his first baseman, T.K. Rollins, and that is officially a throwing error. Talavera reaches on an E6. He's on second base. He was first pitch swinging. Lucas Tinajero now approaches the plate with a runner on second, no outs.
And again, this is just what the Texans were looking for. Now you have Tinajero up there. If he can help himself out, maybe he can relax a little bit on the mound and get back to work.
Fouls that one off, strike 1. 0-1 the count. Talavera on second for the Ray Texans. Tinajero is batting. Martinez on the mound for West. Martinez delivers. It's a breaking ball, misses up and in. 1-1. Josh Hernandez on deck for the Texans, followed by Jack Spence.
That play by Woods had the making of a great play. I mean, that scoop was amazing over there. Just a little bit too much on the throw.
I thought it was a clean shot to center field. 1-1. Just misses the outside corner, tad bit low. Ball 2.
Yeah, I'm with you. I thought that was tagged for center field for sure.
You know, Bo Woods has been around this team, and last year I remember, of course, seeing him out here, and he's been making plays for the past 2 seasons already. He's an impressive shortstop. The 2-1, breaking ball misses inside. Count is now 3-1 to Lucas Tinajero. The Ray Texans, of course, led by Orlando Ruiz. This is a team that has a lot of expectations on their shoulders. 3-1 count. Martinez on the mound for West. The pitch, that one's going to be hit up the middle. Woods is going to field it again. Stops at the throw. He got him this time. Bo Woods has range up the middle, ladies and gentlemen. 1 down, and in the process, Talavera advances 90 feet to third on the fielder's choice. My goodness.
Yeah, impressive. I've not seen him play, but 2 plays in, and that's pretty impressive.
1 down, and Josh Hernandez steps in, the left-hander for the Texans. Runner on third for Ray. West infield drawn in. Big swing and a miss, or a tipped foul, I should say. That is strike 1. 0-1 the count here at Cabinus. Infield drawn in for West. 0-1, 1 down, runner on third for Ray. Hernandez is batting. Swings that one a little bit low and inside. 0-2. It's Ray crowd trying to encourage this Texan team. 2 strikes to Hernandez, 1 down. Victoria West continues to employ their defense up. The pitch bounces in, 1-2. One-two count here in District 29 5A's North Zone. 1 down, bottom of the first. It's 2-0 West. Ray, though, trying to cut the lead in half. They got a runner on third. The 1-2. This one's going to be hit out into right. It looks like it's going to be a tad bit of trouble for Aiden DeLeon. No, he's going to back up. He catches it. Runner's going to tag from third. It's 2-1 as Talavera ends up crossing the plate on that sacrifice fly from Josh Hernandez. That is an RBI as well for Hernandez. Sac fly RBI. 2-1 ball game now, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the first, and the right fielder, Jack Spence, steps in, the left-handed hitter. Dom Martinez on the mound for West.
And that's exactly what we were talking about right there. Just chip away, get that run, score that 1 run, cut that lead in half, and then go back to work.
0-1 breaking ball falls over the plate. 1 strike to Spence. Another breaking ball. Spence lets it go by for strike number 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches from Martinez. Both have found the zone. Both times Spence has let them go by. It's an 0-2 count, 2 down. The pitch. Dribbled foul.
It's a nice little backdoor breaking ball right there on the left-handed hitter. Breaks right on the outside corner. And like you said, Spence gave them both a look, but didn't offer at either one, and then fouls this next pitch off.
2 strikes, 2 outs. Martinez. This time goes with the heat. Spence sends it into center field. It's playable, and it's caught by Jay Guerrero for the 3rd and final out of the inning. The Texans answer back. They put 1 run across. It's 2-1 West. We're heading to the top of the 2nd.
This is our ILX F511. This is our top of the line floating screen radio. We have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. We've also got a cool feature on this called our dash cam. This interfaces with our DVC320R dash cam. Come on by to Competition Sounds. The guys up there will figure out what's going to fit perfectly in your car and give you the best sound you've ever had.
Every life has a personal story. Our funeral services are as unique as the lives they celebrate. We will assist you with personalizing your funeral service to create a meaningful experience for all. Let us help you tell your loved one's story. We make it personal.
Back to the action. South Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Back with you. It's a doubleheader night on the MIC Sports Network. James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez. Top of the 2nd inning, 2-1 West over Ray. Ray did answer back in the bottom frame of the 1st. Got 1 run across. So far, 3 runs combined, 2 hits and 2 errors combined in this ball game from either side. Tinajero on the mound. He's gonna face Logan Schmidt. That's gonna be grounded to Ruiz at 3rd. On the hop, Ruiz, a strong throw. Out number 1. Excuse me, that was Bo Woods batting. My apologies. Bo Woods grounds out in the 5-3, 1 down. Great play out there by Ruiz to read that awkward hop and attack the hop instead of letting the hop attack you. So 1 away. Blaine Carver steps in. Tipped foul. 0-1. Carver batting, followed by the designated hitter Ethan Guerra. Tinajero has 2 strikeouts so far. He has yet to issue a walk. He does have a throwing error that is credited to his name. The 0-1. That one's going to be hit, and Tinajero's going to field that one. Quick toss to first. 2 down. 1-3 put out if you're scoring at home. So quickly, the Ray Texan defense collecting 2 outs. Ethan Guerra now steps in. He's the 8th hitter in this Warrior lineup. First pitch tipped foul. Fastball from Tinajero. 0-1 the counting. Josh Hernandez is going to have a quick chat with his pitcher. Going to give us an opportunity to thank our sponsors: G-Tech Communications, Stripes Laredo Taco Company, Del Mar College Trio, and Charlie Marshall Funeral Home. Thank you all for sponsoring this season's coverage. I think we just saw Coach Orlando Ruiz talk to the home plate umpire real quick, trying to see if he was okay because the ump took a ricochet shot from that tipped foul.
Yeah, that can't feel good.
0-1 fastball. Right down Broad Street. It's 0-2. 0-2 with 2 outs. Here's Tinajero. Tried to get him high and inside. 1-2. As Guerra lays off that one. The 1-2. Low and away. Count is even. 2-2 the count, 2 down. 2-1 ball game. West leads here in the top of the 2nd. Catches the outside corner right there. Good job by Hernandez to help his pitcher out a tad. That is the 3rd recorded strikeout, and that's the 3rd out of this inning. Score remains 2-1 West. We're heading to the bottom of the second.
Trying to get into college can be overwhelming, but the TRIO Educational Opportunity Center is here to guide you through it. TRIO helps students from Nueces, Refugio, and San Patricio counties with college applications, financial aid, college admission testing, GEDs, and so much more. We'll help you realize your dreams, reach your educational goals. And the best part? We do it for free. Together, we can help you get into any college of your choice. Call or click today to see if you qualify.
Hey guys, this is Devin over here, same Super Center. If you're looking for it, I got it. Like this whole line of beautiful trucks from Ford, Chevy to GMC. BMWs, Bronco Sports, Edges, we got it all. Even super cool Mustangs like this 5.0. Remember, you want to see this or anything else on my lot? Do yourself a favor, ask for Devin. Remember, shop saves and save.
GED exam payments. For academic testing and more, call 361-698-1262 or visit delmar.edu/EOC to see if you qualify.
It's South Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Back at Cabinets View, James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez with you. It is a 2-1 ball game between West and Ray. Here in the bottom of the second inning.
A couple of close ball games, James, on Tuesday also. So we've seen some really good baseball. A lot of parity, I guess you could say, between these teams this year. And so that's good to see, man. You want to see some good baseball.
It always is, you know. It's fun when everybody's competitive, and every single game that we have a chance to call is, coming down to the wire. I'd rather call close games than blowouts, that's for sure.
It's a lot more fun.
It does, man. O.J. Ruiz steps in. Third baseman for Ray, he's leading things off. Reese hits one sharply to first. T.K. Rollins fields it on the hop, steps on the bag, one away. It's a 3 unassisted. And Larry Olivares will now step in. He's the first baseman for this Ray Texan team. He has won an MIC Sports Network Player of the Game award earlier this season. Olivares is an impressive hitter from the left-handed side. One down, bottom of the second. Dom Martinez on the mound for West. West just misses a tad low. Martinez misses a tad low. 1-0 to Olivares. Martinez fires, misses outside with that fastball. It's 2-0. Martinez definitely takes his time out of his windup. Kind of an elongated windup. Here's the breaking ball. This one misses outside. Olivares lays off it. It's 3-0. Ethan Garza on deck for Ray. One down here in the bottom of the second. It's 2-1 Victoria West. Olivares takes the whole way, and that's a strike. 3-1. Big swing and a miss from Olivares, and the count is now full. 3-2 to Olivares as he steps out and regathers himself. 3-2 count, one down. Martinez on the mound for the Warriors. Here's the pitch. That one is inside. Olivares lays off, and that is ball 4. That was a close one, but Olivares with a good eye draws the walk.
That's the one thing I was going to say about Larry Olivares over the years. He has a really good eye for the baseball and shows it off right there, works himself a walk. One out walk.
First walk issued from Dom Martinez. Olivares is on first. Number 1, Ethan Garza now steps in. He's the shortstop for the Texans. West looking to induce a inning-ending double play. Olivares on first, couple of steps off the bag. That one is low and outside. A good stop by Logan Schmidt. He had to slide to his right and backhand the baseball. 1-0 count to Garza. 2-1 ball game here in the bottom of the second from Cabanis. The pitch. Outside, this time it clips the outside corner. Strike one. 1-1 the count, one down to Ethan Garza. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Sunny afternoon, early evening here at Cabanis.
Started off a little chilly. Been a nice day, though, so far.
Did about 81 degrees outside. Breaking ball clips the corner once again. It's a 1-2 count to Garza. One and two the count, one away. Ray with the runner on first. Garza batting facing Martinez. Martinez looks in, and time is called by Garza at the plate. Martinez definitely playing at his pace. Martinez sets on the mound. He fires the 1-2. It's in the dirt once again. Schmidt has to slide to his right and block the ball. It's 2-2.
Nice job right there by Schmidt.
He's done a really, there's been a couple of pitches this inning where if Schmidt's not out there, it's a pass ball, wild pitch, and Ray's taking an extra bag or two.
Yeah, he moves the feet, blocks the baseball, not trying to go to the backhand there.
2-2, this one's going to be fouled off towards the Ray dugout on the third base side. Count remains. Aiden Ortiz on deck for Ray. Martinez wants a brand new baseball. Might be scuffed up a tad. Two count. Appreciate y'all watching on the MIC Sports Network and listening on News Talk KEYS. 2-2. That one's going to be hit out to right. De Leon is going to have to make a run at it. Oh, and he misses it. He misplayed it. It landed in fair territory. Let's see what happens right here. What did you see right there, Jake? Did they call a balk on the pitcher?
Is that what happened here?
There's a little bit of confusion here. Garza's on first. De Leon, the right fielder, looked like he misplayed the ball, which he did. The ball appeared to land in fair territory. Umpires are having a discussion out in the middle of the field.
Wondering if they're discussing fair or foul. It did look to me also like it was a fair ball, just got misplayed. It was very close though. See what the decision is here.
Okay. And now the home plate umpire is going to have a discussion with head coach Jay Pettis of West. While we're rummaging through this confusion, awaiting at the plate is number 4 designated hitter Aiden Ortiz. Either way, as we're looking at it right now, Ray currently has runners on first and second with one out. We'll see what the final decision is made. Slight delay here in the action. Don't forget, tomorrow we will have Islanders women's basketball tipping off at 3:30 in the NCAA tournament round 1. Coverage set to start at about 3:05 or so with Doug Kesterson on the call. We do have the rights to that game. It will be also broadcasted on the 1440 Keys mobile app. So they're going to say that's a single. Am I correct on that? Because our guy... Oh, they're going to call it an error. That's an error on the right fielder, De Leon, so that's going to be an E9. Garza reaches on an E9. Second defensive error for West. Runners on first and second now. Olivares is on second. Garza's on first. Aiden Ortiz is batting. Big swing and a miss from Ortiz. Strike one. So Little bit of confusion in the end, and it ends up being an error in right field. 0-1. Breaking ball misses way outside. 1-1. You never know what you're going to see in baseball, Jake.
But it is pretty much what both of us thought. The ball was in fair territory when it was misplayed by the right fielder, and so I think they got it right.
Yes. At the end of the day, Garza's on first base, which is the appropriate call. Martinez switches the baseballs out once again. 1-1 the count, one down. Couple of runners on for the Texans. They got a runner in scoring position at second. The pitch, that one's going to be hit out to right. He's going to retreat. De Leon is going to get burned. It's a one-hopper to the wall. 1 run will score. And the Texans tie the game as Olivares crosses the plate. That is an RBI single for Aiden Ortiz. Garza ends up on second. He hesitated slightly. He thought De Leon might have a play on it. He didn't run off contact. The reason why Garza is still on second and Ortiz is on first. 2-2 ball game as Ray ties things up, and Brandon Chapa now steps in, the center fielder. He's the 9th batter in this Ray order. 1 down for the Texans. First pitch hits the outside. 0-1 to Chapa. So an RBI single for Aiden Ortiz ties this up. The 0-1. It's low. He holds. Ball 1. Nick Talavera on deck. He represents the top of the lineup. One. That one's going to be hit to center. Guerrero perches under it, makes the catch, fires it into Woods at short. 2 down. Nick Talavera now steps up, his second plate appearance. Talavera reached first on a throwing error from Bo Woods at short. Ended up scoring a run on the sacrifice fly hit by Josh Hernandez.
This is more like Ray Texan baseball we're used to seeing right here. And pretty nice to see the bottom half of Orly Ruiz's lineup doing some damage here early.
Breaking ball snaps in on Talavera, 0-1 the count. It's always nice when you can have a 7 through 9 spark an offensive rally. When you're dangerous 1 through 9, that's a coach's dream. 0-1. Breaking ball outside behind the back of Talavera. It's 1-1. Talavera didn't even flinch. He just stood there, maybe hoping the ball hits him. He might take a base in that regard. Either way, it's 1-1. That one's going to be hit out to Woods at short. He's going to field it. The throw on the run. It's a tad bit high, and they got him. They said TK Rollins came down on the bag, and Talavera is out at first. Orlando Ruiz wants to talk to the umpire, and he's not happy about that one. Either way, I do not think they're going to overturn this call. Or will they? Let's stay right here. They're going to have a conference at home. So far, the theatrics, and they called him safe. They reversed the call.
And
Wow.
Again, James, though, I think that is the right
Yes.
call. It did not look like his foot came down in time over there at first base, so I think they got that one right.
You know what? At the end of the day, and now Jay Pettis is out here for West, and he's protesting with both umpires. At the end of the day, you want the crew to get it right. Even if they got a conference with each other, you just want the right call made. And you're not everybody's gonna be happy, of course. But in the spirit of the game, you just want the right call. So Ray now has bases loaded. Garza on third, Ortiz on second, Talavera at first, and Lucas Tinajero will step in. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to short back in the first. Martinez remains on the mound. There's 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Texans. It's a 2-2 game. Tinajero sprays this one out to right, but it's going to be foul. And a 1-hopper into the West bullpen for a long strike 1.
Tough to be an umpire tonight, but like I said, some tough calls, but from what we saw up here, not trying to be biased to any of these teams, it just looked like they got those 2 calls right eventually.
I would agree, Jake. I agree. 0-1. Outside, paints the black. It's strike 2. 0-2 count to Tinajero, as this has been an action-packed bottom of the second. Bases loaded, 0-2 count, 2 down. The pitch, Tinajero shoots this one, but it's foul off of the first base bag. 0-2 once again. Tinajero trying to fight this one off. So far, Tinajero fouled off a couple of pitches. Let's see if he can make some solid contact. He hits the corner. Martinez gets the strikeout. That's his first of the night. Ray leaves 3 runners stranded on second. They do pick up a run. This game is all tied up at 2. We're heading to the top of the third.
Meet some of our residents at Gulf Coast Humane Society. When you find your new family member, they'll be spayed or neutered, up to date on vaccinations, and microchipped. Your adoption fee also includes 6 months of heartworm prevention, a free vet visit, post-adoption support, and more. If you fall in love with one of our heartworm-positive dogs, we will also provide their treatment at no extra cost to you. Come find your new furry friend at Gulf Coast Humane Society, completing families since 1945.
Hi, I'm Bob Euchre. I was 5 years old when Lou Gehrig retired from baseball because of ALS. It's been 8 decades since Lou's speech, and we still don't have a cure for this devastating disease that affects thousands of Americans every year, including my daughter Leanne. But we are making progress, and we need your help to finally strike out ALS. Please join us by visiting ALS.org. Thank you.
101.
It's South Texas High School baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Back with you at Cabinets, James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez, MICSportsNetwork.com, News Talk KEYS. 2-2 ball game. Ray tied it up in the bottom of the second inning. In the bottom of the second, Ray, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, 3 left on base. Interesting inning, to say the least. Top of the third we go. Tinajero remains on the mound. And due up for West will be the 9-hole hitter, second baseman, number 14, Jason Bernal. Bernal batting, followed by the top of the order, Jay Guerrero and Aiden DeLeon. 2-2 game, top of the third. First pitch from Tinajero. It's a fastball that Bernal eats off of the left elbow, left shoulder area. He's going to be on first. That is the first hit batter for Tinajero. Leadoff man gets on. It's a tough way to get on, but on nonetheless. Top of the order, Jay Guerrero's up. He singled back in the first and scored a run. Shows bunt, and he does lay it down. Tinajero fields it off the mound. The throw to first is in time. 1 down, but Guerrero does his job with the sac bunt and advances Bernal to second. So sac bunt. Bernal on second. And Aiden DeLeon steps in. DeLeon reached on a throwing error from Tinajero back in the first. He ended up scoring a run. 1 down, runner on second for West. 2-2 ball game, top of the third. Tinajero on the mound for Ray. First pitch, Swing and a miss from DeLeon on that heat.
Couldn't catch up to it right there, James.
Now he brought some right there. A lot of velocity on that fastball from the junior pitcher. 0-1 the count. Fastball clips the corner. It's 0-2.
Nice
umpire,
working in and out with those pitches.
And the umpire, it seems like both pitchers so far have discovered that the umpire does enjoy that outside part of the plate.
Yes, he does.
0-2. Misses high. Ball 1. 1-2 the count, 1 down here in the top of the third. James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez with you. MICSportsNetwork.com. News Talk KEYS. Tinajero on the mound for the Texans. 1-2 count. He's facing Aiden DeLeon. West with the runner on second. The pitch. That one's going to be hit out to center field. Chapa has it. Retires DeLeon for out number 2. Routine fly ball for Chapa. That's going to bring up now Peyton Brannon. Brannon did single back in the first. He was left stranded.
Yeah, you said it, routine for Chapa, who didn't get to show off the wheels like he did the other day against the Eagles in that win. The play that I'm sure helped earn him player of the, I believe he was player of the week, correct?
Yeah, player of the week, yes sir. That one's fouled out of play. Strike 1 to Brannon. Quick correction on my part. Brannon was caught in a rundown between first and second. He was not left on base. But the rundown that he was caught in enabled DeLeon to score back in the first. The pitch. This one is sprayed out of play into the bleachers near the west dugout. 0-2 to Brannon. 2 down, 2 strikes. Runner on second for West. Brannon batting facing Tinajero. The pitch. Low and outside. Ball 1. 3 strikeouts so far for Tinajero. No walks issued. He has hit a batter. The junior pitcher. Tinajero steps off. No throw to second.
Hard to believe Lucas Tinajero is just a junior. Feels like we've watched him play for 5 years.
Yeah, I know. The 1-2. That one is hit out of play. Count remains. It does feel like we've watched him for a long time. I mean, when he was a freshman and starting, and then last year, of course, his sophomore year, he had a breakout year, and this year, after Ray, loses guys like Kevin Goss and Jack Bell, it's him and a couple of others, expected to carry the load. That one misses up and in, 2-2. But the thing about this Ray team, it's not just all on Tinajero. They are talented at every position on the diamond, 1 through 9. They're coached extremely well. That's why they have a lot of praise and favor from around the state. 2-2. Just misses the corner. That's a full count. Ray comes into this game ranked number 25, according to TexasHighSchoolBaseball.com. A lot of season left to play, but this is a tightly contested game here. The pitch, breaking ball, it's a slow roller, or gonna have a tough play, and he's safe. O.J. Ruiz, slow roller, had to charge in. The throw to first, it was on time, on target, I should say. But Brannon beats it out for the infield single. He beats it out for the single. Bernal advances the third on the fielder's choice. Runners on the corners for West. And T.K. Rollins steps in. Gonna have a talk on the mound, and here comes Coach Ruiz. He's going to go talk to Tina Hero. No action in the Ray bullpen from what I could see. Just a quick mound meeting. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Just probably talking some strategy, Jake.
Yeah, they've already tried to, steal a run and successfully got in a rundown. You don't figure they're going to do that here with 2 outs, but maybe they're just trying to see how they're going to pitch this 4-hole hitter, TK Rollins.
It's going to be interesting. Part of the order, I should say, coming up for West. Rollins, followed by Schmidt and Woods. That's a dangerous 4, 5, and 6, as you're going to see. Ray did lose to West on Tuesday night, 2-1. So Ray's 0-1 in North Zone play, West 1-0. And showing every bit of why they are. This is a tough and scrappy ball club that is going toe-to-toe with the Ray Texans. Runners on the corners for West. TK Rollins steps in, 0-for-1 at the plate. He struck out in the first. He has 2 outs. He's facing Tina Hero. First pitch misses low. Ball 1. Top of the 3rd inning here at Cavanis. Tina Hero steps off, looks at third, no throw.
I saw these West Warriors in Victoria against the Moody Trojans, and it was a ball game that the Trojans eventually won. But like you said, this is a scrappy ball club. They never quit.
That one's going to be hit into left field. West recaptures the lead. It's 3-2 off of the RBI single by TK Rollins that got over the fully extended glove of the shortstop, Ethan Garza. He had to jump to get it, and that ball just had enough lift to get over Garza's glove. RBI for TK Rollins, and it's 3-2 West. Runners on first and second now. Bernal scored. Brandon is on second. Rollins on first. First pitch swinging to Logan Schmidt, who drops to a knee after that hack. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1 count to Schmidt. Schmidt did strike out looking back in the first. The pitch, it's high and inside. Ball 1. Bo Woods on deck for the Warriors. 1-1 count, 2 down. That one is low and away in the dirt. Hernandez has to scoot over to stop it. Ball 2. 2-1 now. 2 down. Runners on first and second for Victoria West. North zone action. The pitch, it's tipped. Slow roller, foul. That one hit right against our field mic. 2-2. 2-2 count. 2 away. The pitch freezes him. Hits the outside. It's another strikeout, the 4th for Tina Hero. West does leave 2 runners on base, but they do pick up a crucial run. It's 3-2 West. We're heading to the bottom of the 3rd.
How do you say buenos dias in Texas? Well, first start with a warm flour tortilla made from scratch. Then load it with savory frijoles, fresh scrambled eggs, papas, and shredded cheese. Wait, everything is bigger in Texas. Let's add crispy bacon and homemade salsa. And let's not forget about the weekends y barbacoa. You can enjoy a little piece of home from Laredo Taco Company.
GTech 360 proudly celebrating 20 years in business. What a local internet provider can do for you? No data caps. 24/7 customer support. Expert installations. Locally owned and operated. We connect people and communities. Give us a call today at 361-777-1400 for your internet, VoIP, and security needs.
Back with you at Cabinets. James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez with you. 3-2 ball game. West leads Ray. West did put a run across in the last inning. 1 run on 2 hits. They did leave 2 men on base. On the mound remains Dominic Martinez. Dom Martinez on the mound. He's pitched 2 strong innings. He's had 1 strikeout, 1 walk. He's getting some pretty good run support from his guys. 3 runs, 4 hits.
Really a couple of errors, James. The only blemish, without those errors by the Warriors, this might be a different scenario here.
Yeah.
Maybe a 3-1 instead of a 3-2, but the Texans, even at 3-1, within striking distance, so no panic over there in the Texan dugout there.
I wouldn't
Get back to work.
I wouldn't imagine there's a lot of panic. Coach Ruiz typically keeps his boys sound. They are in a dogfight, though. I will say that. It's a little bit of a dogfight here early on as we're about to start the bottom of the 3rd inning. Josh Hernandez, left-hander, the catcher for Ray, steps in. He hit a sacrifice fly for an RBI back in the 1st. He has 1 RBI on his resume. Breaking ball misses way outside. 1-0 to start the bottom of the 3rd. Clips the corner with that fastball. 1-1. Ray did have a big win against Veterans Memorial 2-0 last Friday. That breaking ball is going to be skied and out of play. 1-2. Big win against Veterans Memorial last Friday. They did beat Moody last Thursday 2-0. And they beat Flower Bluff earlier in that week 6-0. That one's going to be hit out to short. Woods fields it. The throw. 1 out. One down. Jack Spence is now up. He's 0 for 1. Flew out to center field back in the 1st. So far, this Texans team has only managed 1 hit. 1 hit total through 2 1/3. We do have a sacrifice RBI.
Woods has had an exciting day, to say the least, maybe an adventurous day over there at shortstop, but he made that one look nice and smooth.
Fastball hits the outside, 0-1 to Spence. Yeah, like I was telling you earlier, Jacob, Woods is a very fluid player at short. This one's hit to Woods again, fields it to his right. The throw, got him. Right on cue, Bo Woods putting on a defensive effort, a defensive display at short.
You mentioned the range, and he showed it off there again. Got the good throw in there, too, and like you said, putting on a little show here in this inning. Maybe he's starting to feel a little more comfortable.
O.J. Ruiz steps in, grounded out to 3rd. Or excuse me, I take that back. Grounded out to 1st, back in the 2nd. He takes a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 down here in the bottom of the 3rd. Breaking pitch is fouled back. Strike 2. 0-2 the count, 2 away. Bottom of the 3rd inning. West leads 3-2 over Ray here at Cabinets.
The Warriors would love to have their first 1-2-3 inning here. They have had Texans on the base paths the first 2 innings. Love to just get out of it, make it an easy inning.
Outside, and Martinez thought he had it. He was already walking to the dugout.
Yeah,
1-2.
he wanted that one, man.
He did. Just a tad bit out. 1-2 pitch. That one is fouled off. Into the parking lot. Beautiful, beautiful day so far It just looks gorgeous out here at Cabanis, man.
This young man, O.J. Ruiz, he's always been able to flash the leather, but this year early on, he's really swinging the bat really well too.
Breaking ball is called on the inside, and Ruiz gets called looking. Doesn't like that call. Nonetheless, it is the first 1-2-3 inning for the West Warriors. It's a 3-2 ball game. West is up over Ray. We're going to the top of the fourth.
This is our ILX F511.
Yeah.
It's our top of the line floating screen radio. We have wireless.
This is getting easier over here too.
We've also got a cool feature on this called our dash cam. This interfaces with our DVC320, our dash cam. Come on by the Competition Sounds. The guys up there will figure out what's going to fit perfectly in your car and give you the best sound you've ever had.
Every life has a personal story. Our funeral services are as unique as the lives they celebrate. We will assist you with personalizing your funeral service to create a meaningful experience for all. Let us help you tell your loved one's story. We make it personal.
It's South Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Back with you at the gem of the South Side, Cabanis Field. We're here with you, James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez. Top of the fourth we go. 3-2 West over Ray. Tina Harrow is on the mound still for the Texans. So far, 3 runs, 4 hits for the Warriors offense. Pitch. This one is going to be hit out into left. It's going to be carrying foul. Is there a play on it? No. Into the Texan bullpen as Nick Talavera gave chase. Strike 1. Bo Woods batting. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to third. Back in the first, that's a slow dribbler foul. Strike 2. Woods has had a fantastic day defensively at shortstop.
He's definitely put in some work over there.
He's putting some work. He did have a throwing error early on, but since then he's settled down a bit. 0-2 count to Woods. Tinajero misses with a fastball up. Ball 1. Blaine Carver on deck for West, followed by Ethan Guerra. The 1-2. Woods smokes this one, but it's foul. Just beyond the Ray dugout on the third base side. Count remains 1-2. Oh, what a play! That one was hit out to third, and O.J. Ruiz jumps up and snags it out of the air. 1 down. What a play by Ruiz at third. 1 away.
I was talking about his ability to flash the leather, and yeah, he said, yeah, I can too. I sure can. But he has really come along with the bat this year too. We saw him strike out when I was trying to talk about, you know, how well he's been hitting. But he'll come around. He's a guy you definitely want up there in a big spot.
0-1 to Blaine Carver. Tinajero pitches. This one's going to be hit off the end of the bat, foul towards the West dugout. Quickly 0-2. He's just an all-around impressive player. He was also one of our players of the game a couple of weeks back.
Just a sophomore.
0-2. Off the end of the bat again. Count remains.
You were talking about the talent on this Texan team, and some of these guys are young. So good good-looking future for this Texans team as well.
Tipped foul. 0-2, yeah, young team, of course. They lost a ton of great players from last season's team that went to the regional semifinal. But with Ray, it's never really a rebuilding year. Tinajero gets him chasing. Tagged out on the drop third strike. That is a strikeout for Tinajero, his 5th of this ball game. 2 down. Never really rebuilding, Jake, but you know, over the course of these last several seasons, they've been reloading. They got a young, you know, talented core that's been coming up through the ranks. Ethan Guerra steps in. 2 down here in the top of the 4th. That one's going to be hit out to Ruiz at third. Fields it cleanly. Steps, strong throw, and records the out. That is a 1-2-3 inning for this Texan defense. Score is 3-2 West. We're going to the bottom of the 4th.
Trying to get into college can be overwhelming, but the TRIO Educational Opportunity Center is here to guide you through it. TRIO helps students from Nueces, Refugio, and San Patricio counties with college applications, financial aid, college admission testing, GEDs, and so much more. We'll help you realize your dreams, reach your educational goals. And the best part? We do it for free. Together, we can help you get into any college of your choice. Call or click today to see if you qualify.
Hey guys, it's Devin over here, same Super Center. If you're looking for it, I got it. Like this whole line of beautiful trucks from Ford, Chevy to GMC. BMWs, Bronco Sports, Edges, we got it all. Even super cool Mustangs like this 5.0. Remember, you want to see this or anything else on my lot? Do yourself a favor, ask for Devin. Remember, shop saves and save.
GED exam payments. For academic testing and more, call 361-698-1262 or visit delmar.edu/EOC to see if you qualify.
Back to the action. South Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
We're back at Cabinets. James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez. 3-2 ball game, bottom of the 4th inning. West does lead Ray. What has been an entertaining, competitive ball game here. We're halfway through. Dom Martinez remains on the mound for Victoria West. Due up this half inning for Ray is Larry Olivares, who's stepping to the plate, Ethan Garza, and Aiden Ortiz. Olivares, the left-hander, drew a walk in his first at-bat back in the 2nd and scored a run. That one is low and inside near his feet. 1-0 the count.
Now, I'm here tonight covering for our good buddy Doug Kesterson. Want to wish the women's basketball, the Islanders women's basketball team, the best of luck. They're playing on Saturday, correct?
Tomorrow at 3:30, we will have coverage starting at 3 o'clock. Doug with the pregame show, and of course the game to follow. 1-1 count. That one's fouled away from Olivares. It's 1-2. An exciting time for sports here in Corpus Christi. The women making the tournament for the first time ever. They will be playing USC. They're out in Los Angeles. Best of luck to the women. Best of luck to our good friend Doug Kesterson, who will be on the call. The 1-2 misses up and away. So 3 o'clock tomorrow will be pregame on News Talk Keys and on our 1440 Keys mobile app. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball on the inside. Ties up Olivares. That is the 2nd strikeout for Martinez. 1 away. Even before we got on the air, ladies and gentlemen, we were in contact with Doug, trying to make sure we had everything set up, as he's the mastermind behind the MIC Sports Network. Breaking ball misses outside to Garza. 1-0. 1 away. Bottom of the 4th. West 3, Ray 2. This fastball does hit the outside. Strike 1.
Sure, he can breathe a little bit easier now that we took care of things tonight so far.
That we have everything working? Yes. That's always a good sign. How many guys does it take to set up equipment? The 1-1. Just a tad bit low and away. 2-1 now to Ethan Garza. Garza did reach base on a throwing error back in the second. He was left stranded at third. The 2-1 to Garza. This one is a jam shot. It's going to be playable. Who's going to call it? Oh! Martinez looked to be the closest to it. The ball did land in foul territory. That is a strike two. Looked like some slight hesitation between Martinez, Schmidt, and even TK Rollins at first base on who was going to call that ball. Tough play. 2-2 to count as Garza stays alive.
You see the flags. I'm going to put the camera back to our full view there, our wide view, and you can see the flags blowing not very hard, a little bit, it's picking up a little bit, but blowing straight in, it looks like. And perhaps that played a little bit, factored into that baseball kind of floating away from everyone pretty much in that play.
It was a tough play. 3-2 the count to Garza. The pitch from Martinez, it's low and in the dirt. Garza draws a walk. Martinez's second walk this ball game. Garza on base for this Texan team. They're down by 1 here in the bottom of the 4th. Aiden Ortiz steps in. He had an RBI single back in the second. He's 1 for 1. You mentioned the winds. The winds are blowing in at 11 miles an hour.
And that's a rare thing here at Cabinets Field. Normally the wind blows out. So for the wind to be blowing in, that is something definitely different here.
Yeah, blowing in south, 11 miles an hour with up to 16 mile per hour gust. Breaking ball catches the corner, 0-1. So maybe that was a contributing factor to why that ball was mishandled a little while ago by this West defense. 0-1 the count to Ortiz. 1 out. Pitch. Outside corner. Strike 2. Pitchers have been making their mark on the outside corner here today. Both Martinez and Tinajero of Ray. 0-2 count, 1 away.
Yeah, these two guys are wearing down the black on the plate.
They're definitely chipping away at it for sure. Gonna have to repaint it after the game. That one is inside, in the dirt. Good stop by Schmidt. 1-2. Brandon Chapa to follow. He's on deck. 29-5A North Zone play. This is the second game for these two teams. They met on Tuesday night in Victoria, where West came away with the 2-1 victory. The 1-2. Low and inside. Count is even.
Very impressed with Schmidt back there behind the plate.
He's been moving pretty fluidly.
Like a cat.
Yeah, exactly. Nimble. The 2-2 from Martinez. That one is tipped foul. Sounded like it ricocheted off of the catcher. Ortiz stays alive. Time. As Ortiz steps out, he's back in the box. Martinez toes the rubber out of the stretch. The pitch. This one's going to be sent out of play over the Ray dugout. Ortiz battling here. 2-2 the count, 1 down. Got ourselves a nice battle between Martinez and Ortiz. 3-2 ball game, bottom of the 4th.
About to see pitch number 7 here.
The 2-2, runner takes off from first. The throw from Schmidt. It's not in time, and it's offline, off the glove of Bo Woods. Ricochets into left field. Second baseman Jason Bernal backing his guy up and retrieving the ball, but that is a stolen base for Ethan Garza. He's in scoring position, and after that pitch was ball 3, it's a full count. And it looks like Coach is going to go and take a look at Garza. Might have slid in just a tad awkwardly as he's favoring what appears to be his stomach area. Maybe just it's a hard slide out there. This turf is not the softest turf. Definitely doesn't have as much give as the old-fashioned dirt that used to slide into. Full count. 1 down. Martinez facing Ortiz, and Ortiz fouls this one off.
Ortiz, like you said before, great battle right here, really making Martinez work. And this will be pitch number 9 in this at bat.
Dom Martinez on the mound, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks so far through this game. Aiden Ortiz batting, full count, 1 out. Pitch, Ortiz off the end of the bat. This one's in foul territory, and it's going to be out of play into the bleachers beyond the Ray dugout. Another foul ball. And these are the kind of at-bats that are quite enjoyable to me in baseball when it's pitcher and batter just going at it. Full count, 1 down. Garza on second for Ray. 3-2 West leads here in the bottom of the 4th. Ortiz awaits the pitch. This one's fouled off again. It's going to be one of those moments that can galvanize a team, especially if Ortiz is able to get a base hit.
He gets a base hit, perhaps it's a tie ball game as well, so.
Exactly. As Garza, a couple of steps off second for Ray. The full count, 1 down. Martinez, time is called. He was looking into his catcher, looking back at second. Repeatedly, time was called by the home plate umpire. Or time called by Ortiz at home, I should say. Full count, 1 down. The pitch. Ortiz rips this one. It's off the glove of Rollins. Ortiz is going to make it on first. That is a hard hit ball. Ortiz wins that battle. Runners on the corners for the Texans. What an at-bat.
Gritty right there by Aiden Ortiz, and they're gonna give the first baseman an error on that. That's a tough call right there.
That's a tough call.
It's a hot shot right there, and
official scorebook will say E6 or E3, I should say. Close, tough call, but either way, runners on the corners now, and Brandon Chapa is up. He's 0 for 1. Ortiz on first, Garza on third for Ray. Chapa, this one's going to be foul. Little line shot foul towards the Ray bullpen on the third base side. 0-1 the count. You know, personally, I tend to go by, of course you go by what the official scorer has. I would have maybe ruled that one a hit. That was a hard hit from Ortiz.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one too.
0-1 the count. Martinez fakes to third, fakes to first, no throw.
That's a tough error right there on the
yeah,
first
it's a tough
baseman.
one. I mean, because Rollins, that was on him. If we had track of exit velo, that was a hard hit ball. Ortiz takes off, catches the outside corner. It's a strike, but Ortiz is on second. Stolen base, uncontested. Ray with runners on second and third, 1 out. Brandon Chapa with an 0-2 count at bat. The infield is drawn in for this West Warriors team. The pitch, breaking ball, it's hit to Woods. Woods backhands it, it's off his glove. And that's a run that's gonna score. We have ourselves a tie ball game. They're gonna roll that one another error. It's an E6 on Woods. Chapa's on first. Garza does cross the plate. Ortiz ends up on third. Runners on the corners. One down. And the top of the order for Ray is up. It's Nick Talavera. 3-3 ball game.
And again, James, the bottom of the order just really putting the ball in play.
Stolen base attempt, and he's going to get in there cleanly. That's Brandon Chapa utilizing his speed. No throw from Schmidt. He holds at the plate. Strike one was called on that pitch. It's 0-1 to Talavera. You're right. Bottom of the order has been coming up, getting on base. 0-1 the count, 2 down. Talavera batting, facing Martinez. Breaking ball hits the outside. 0-2. Infield remains drawn in for West. There's one out. That one misses away, 1-2. Bottom of the fourth inning. Here at Cabinets, tie ball game between Ray and West. 3 apiece, but Ray looking to add more. They got runners on second and third with Talavera batting. Pitch. Slow outside in the dirt. Count is even, 2-2. Tinajero's on deck. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Martinez retires Talavera. That's a strikeout, the third for Martinez this game, and a crucial one for West. 2 down. Lucas Tinajero now steps in, the pitcher. 0 for 2 so far. That one is shot the other way towards the Veterans Memorial team who just arrived. Down the right field line, 0-1. Pitch. It's a good job right there by Logan Schmidt to help his pitcher out on the outside corner. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, 2 down, 2 runners on, second and third. The pitch, this one's going to be lifted, but it's going to land in foul territory. Down the right field line.
You know, since Ethan Garza with that, since Aiden Ortiz with that 13 pitch at bat, these batters have all fallen behind and they've been tough at bats for Martinez.
The 0-2. Another one that's sprayed out of play.
Just continuously fouling off tough pitches and staying in there.
Nothing's come easy for Martinez and this West team defensively. They've had one inning where they produced 1, 2, 3. That was back in the third. Every other inning, Ray has had guys on. 0-2 count. Misses away, ball 1. Josh Hernandez awaits on deck for Ray. And Logan Schmidt's gonna go talk to his pitcher real quick. Opportunity to thank the sponsors, G-Tech Communications, Stripes Laredo Taco Company, Del Mar College Trio, and Charlie Marshall Funeral Home. Thank you all for sponsoring today's broadcast. The 1-2. That one is low and outside. Breaking ball. 2-2 the count. We will be back with you next Tuesday, March the 22nd for Miller versus Ray at 6 p.m. That's a solo game. 2-2 count. This one's going to be hit out to short. Bo Woods is going to backhand. It's a tough throw. The scoop from Rollins, and he's safe at first. Run does score. Ortiz crosses the plate. That is an infield single for Lucas Tinajero and an RBI. Chapo winds up on third on the fielder's choice. And Ray takes its first lead of the ball game. It's 4-3. Here comes Coach Jay Pettis, and let's see what happens here. I think we might have some switches being made. Martinez is doubled over behind the pitching mound.
That's tough to see right there.
It's tough, man. He pitched, if this is the end for Dominic Martinez, he pitched pretty valiantly, but he was hampered with some defensive errors.
Yeah, you look up to that scoreboard, you see those 5 errors up there, and you know, without those 5 errors, this is a completely different ball game. You never want to see a kid like that kind of hanging his head. Like you said, you know, it was a very valiant effort from the young man, and looks like they're going to keep him out there.
Yeah, I think they are. And Dominic Martinez, gets the pat on the shoulder from his head coach, Jay Perez, and Martinez is going to remain on the bump. Runners on the corners for Ray. 4-3 ball game. Texans have taken the lead here in the fourth. They've put 2 across so far. 2 outs. Josh Hernandez does step in. Hernandez so far, sac fly, RBI in the first. Grounded out to short back in the third. Officially 0 for 1 with an RBI. Runner breaks for second, and they're going to gun him out. Oh, they're going to call him safe. Oh my goodness, he is safe at second. Runner crosses the plate. That's Brandon Chapa. And now Jay Pettis is going to come and have a talk with the field umpire. Of course, the field umpire has a better vantage point than we do, but from my perch up here in the press box, I thought they tagged him at second. Either way, the runner is safe on second. That's number 11 who's running out there, Kenneth Glover.
He'll be credited with a stolen bag. And Brandon Chapa comes in to score, and it is now 5-3 Ray
correct.
Texans.
5-3. Runner on second. 2 outs. Hernandez batting. The pitch. That one is low. He swings at it. It ricochets off the plate. Back to the backstop, and Glover makes his way to third. 0-1 count. Hernandez having a quick chat with his coach. It's Coach Ruiz. What a turn of events here in the bottom of the fourth. Ray has put 3 across. The 7, 8, and 9 hitters for Ray all have scored this inning. Bottom of the order, as we've been mentioning, those guys have been producing. A 5-3 game, Rays up. The pitch from Martinez, it's outside. 1-1. Runner on third for the Texans, it's Kenneth Glover. The pitch. That one's going to be hit out into right. DeLeon retreats. DeLeon dives. He misses it. It's to the wall. Hernandez is going to round second. Hernandez is going to stop at third. He slides in with a triple and an RBI. What a hit from Josh Hernandez.
DeLeon out there did all he could. Diving effort, but just too much right there for him. Too far to run, and an RBI triple for Josh Hernandez.
That's going to be it for Dom Martinez. He exits the game after 3 2/3 innings pitched. We will get the new pitcher on. We will identify this number for you here momentarily. It's a 6-3 game. Ray has put 4 runs up here in the bottom of the fourth. New pitcher on the mound. I believe that's number 17, I want to say. Let me try and identify that real quick. Number 17 or number 11? That's a 17, it looks like.
Yeah.
That is Hayden Meacock. Hayden Meacock. So Meacock is in, number 17. Hayden Meacock. And if you're wondering why I'm pronouncing it over and over again, that's just the broadcaster and me trying to get it right. Hayden Meacock will enter the game. So Dom Martinez goes 3 2/3. 3 strikeouts on my ledger. I have him for 2 walks. Officially gave up 3 hits. And 6 runs did cross the plate. A couple of those, maybe a few of those were unearned, but nonetheless, as it stands, he's in line for the loss as the starting pitcher. Hayden Meacock comes in. He's going through his warm-up pitches. 6-3 ball game.
I don't show an earned run.
Any, right?
I don't show an earned run. I could be wrong there.
I trust your judgment, Jake. You're a scorebook aficionado. Both me and Jake are taking a book up here. When you're at a game, you just got to take a book, man. Got to take a book. There's times where I go back and I look at my book and I'm like, look at some games of the past and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, that's a cool thing to do for sure.
All right, play is set to resume. 6-3 Ray. Josh Hernandez picked up his 2nd RBI of the night. He's on third base with that triple. And now Jack Spence steps in. Spence is 0 for 2. He has a runner on third with 2 outs. Hayden Meacock is on the mound. The pitch. First pitch does hit the zone on the outside. Strike 1. Either way, however this thing shakes out this inning, Lucas Tinajero will be happy with the run support provided. Breaking ball misses high. 1-1 the count. We will have a second game tonight, roughly 30 minutes after the conclusion of the first one. It's going to be Moody versus Veterans Memorial. So stick around for that on the MIC Sports Network and News Talk KEYS. The 1-1. This one's going to be hit to left. Carver's going to run in. Carver with a nice sliding grab for out number 3. Damage is done. Ray puts 4 on the board. The Texans lead 6-3. We're going to the top of the 5th inning.
Meet some of our residents at Gulf Coast Humane Society. When you find your new family member, they'll be spayed or neutered, up to date on vaccinations, and microchipped. Your adoption fee also includes 6 months of heartworm prevention, a free vet visit, post-adoption support, and more. If you fall in love with one of our heartworm-positive dogs, we will also provide their treatment at no extra cost to you. Come find your new furry friend at Gulf Coast Humane Society, completing families since 1945.
Hi, I'm Bob Euchre. I was 5 years old when Lou Gehrig retired from baseball because of ALS. It's been 8 decades since Lou's speech, and we still don't have a cure for this devastating disease that affects thousands of Americans every year, including my daughter Leanne. But we are making progress, and we need your help to finally strike out ALS. Please join us by visiting ALS.org. Thank you.
And we're back, Cabinets Field. James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez with you. Top of the 5th inning, Ray leads 6-3 over Victoria West. Lucas Tinajero does remain on the mound for the Ray Texans. Ray did put 4 across in the last inning. Couple of hits, couple of errors for this Warriors ball club. 5 total this game. Ray with 6 runs, 3 hits, 1 error of their own. Stepping up for the West Warriors, will be the second baseman, number 14, Jason Bernal. Bernal was hit by a pitch back in the second inning. He stole a base. He ended up scoring a run. So officially 0 for 0 with the run scored. This will be his second plate appearance. Bernal, the ninth hitter.
You know, that's tough, James. Even 4 errors, there's 5 on the board. One you and I didn't really agree with, but even 4 errors, that's just tough on a pitcher. And you saw the kind of the devastation there in Dom Martinez.
1-0 count from Tinajero. He misses away with that one again. 2-0 now to Jason Bernal. Fastball does catch inside about chest high, 2-1. Yeah, you know, it's tough when you see that 5 spot on the air column. And, you know, if you're Coach Jay Perez, that's probably something that you're going to have a chat with your guys about. That one is fouled off. One hops into the West Warrior bullpen, 2-2.
Yeah, it's not the column you want to see a crooked number.
No, definitely not. No, sir. 2-2 the count. Tinajero fires. This one is off the end of the bat. Heads up down there by the West dugout. A line drive that ricochets off the net near the boys in black. 2-2.
You know, we talked about how important it was for the Ray Texans to kind of right the ship. You know, they lost that first game on the road and, you know, wanting to really right the ship, get this one back and tie up their record. But, you know, at the same time, we didn't talk about how important this is for, or could have been, or could still be for the West Warriors,
yeah.
You know, to take a 2-0 lead in you know, this North Zone that you know, it's tough.
Back-to-back balls. Ball 4 high and into Bernal, and he draws a walk. So leadoff walk, looking to spark things for this Warriors ball club. That is the first walk that I have issued from Tinajero. He has 5 strikeouts so far, 1 walk, 1 hit batter. Bernal on first, top of the order's up for West. That is Jay Guerrero. He has a single, scored a run, had a sacrifice bunt back in the third, officially 1 for 1. Tipped foul, strike 1. Now you're right, this is just as important for West as it is for Ray in terms of early season North Zone standings. Still a 6-3 ball game. Pickoff attempt, not in time. Throw from Tinajero was just a tad bit low to Olivares at first. Kind of skipped in. Good job by Olivares to handle the ball. Bernal was in time, 0-1. Tinajero on the mound, working from the stretch. Bunt is shown, and it is dropped. Tinajero's gonna have to field this one off the mound. The throw to first, they got him. Bernal advances 90 feet on the sack. And that's another sacrifice bunt right there for Jay Guerrero. So 2 sacrifice bunts. He's doing his job, moving his guys over. And there's 1 down. Aiden DeLeon now approaches the right fielder. Reached on an error back in the first, scored a run, and also flew out to center field back in the 3rd inning. He's up with the runner on second. 1 down here in the top of the 5th inning. The sun is just starting to set. Beautiful, beautiful look here at Cavanis. 1 down. Tinajero on the mound. The pitch. This one's going to be hit out into left field. Talavera camps under it. Out number 2. Two down for this Texan defense. And Peyton Brannon steps to the plate. He does have a couple of singles. 2 for 2 so far for this West Warrior team. Couple of singles, was caught in a rundown back in the first. A little pickle situation between first and second. The pitch It's inside, backs up Brandon a tad, ball one. Tina Harrow remains on the mound for Ray. He has a 3-run lead. Fastball misses low. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Fastball about waist high. Right over the plate. Strike one. 2-1 the count to Peyton Brandon. TK Rollins is on deck. The pitch. This one is a fastball that's chest high. Misses the zone. 3-1. Just a little bit over the lettering of Brandon's jersey. 3-1 the count, 2 outs. The pitch. Slow chopper out to Garza. Garza fields the throw. Olivares stretches out a tad. He makes the catch, and that is a 6-3 put out for the third and final out of this inning. The Warriors leave a man on base. They pick up no runs. Ray takes a 6-3 lead. We're going to the bottom of the fifth.
How do you say buenos dias in Texas? Well, first start with a warm flour tortilla made from scratch. Then load it with savory frijoles, fresh scrambled eggs, papas, and shredded cheese. Wait, everything is bigger in Texas. Let's add crispy bacon and homemade salsa. And let's not forget about the weekends y barbacoa. You can enjoy a little piece of home from Laredo Taco Company.
GTech 360 proudly celebrating 20 years in business. What a local internet provider can do for you? No data caps. 24/7 customer support. Expert installations. Locally owned and operated. We connect people and communities. Give us a call today at 361-777-1400 for your internet, VoIP, and security.
We are deep in the heart of Texas, deep in the south side of Corpus Christi. Cabinets Field, James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez with you. First game of a doubleheader here on the MIC Sports Network, News Talk KEYS. It's Ray 6, Victoria West 3, as we enter the bottom of the fifth. Appreciate y'all watching and listening on MICSportsNetwork.com. Head over to our MICSportsNetwork.com homepage. You'll find the video player there. Just hit play. You will find us there with our video stream. Of course, we will have all of our games archived now on our brand new YouTube page, MIC Sports Network. Search it in YouTube. Give us a follow, subscribe, hit that bell, as they say, for the latest notifications. And keep up with everything we do here at the MIC Sports Network. OJ Ruiz steps in. He's 0 for 2. Michok fires one, misses. Fastball outside, 1-0. Ruiz sends this one to right field. A hard hit grounder. Finds the hole. That's a single in the first base hit for OJ Ruiz. Nice piece of hitting right there to send that one oppo. Larry Olivares now steps into the plate. Runner on first, no outs. Michok on the mound for West. Throws back to first, not in time. Michok came in relief for Dom Martinez. Pitch misses. Ball 1 to Olivares. Martinez officially went 3 2/3 for West. 3 strikeouts, 2 walks. Gave up 3 hits, and according to our book, no earned runs. Breaking ball does clip the inside corner for strike 1. A bevy of errors tonight for West with 5 total. Runner on first for Ray. Olivares batting. Another pickoff attempt, not in time. We will have Vets Memorial and Moody to follow this game, roughly 30 minutes or so at the conclusion of this one. The 1-1. Runners going, the throw, not in time. Stolen base for O.J. Ruiz. He's in scoring position for Olivares, who took ball 2. It's a 2-1 count. 2-1 the count, no outs. Ray threatening with a runner on second. They're up 6-3 here in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch, breaking ball, misses high. 3-1. Ray will have a pair of games next week against Gregory Portland in more North Zone battle. The pitch. Inside. Called strike. It's a full count.
What do you think, James, of this new format? This is, I believe, the second year that they do this this new format. I like it. What's your opinion on that?
I like it a lot. I like that it's like a 2-game series. You know, you get to essentially, after this pitch, low in the zone. Olivares draws a walk. To me, you won't, like if a team has one dominant starter, you might not run into him twice now. You know, it's going to show some more pitching depth in these little 2-game series, and you know, you get to prepare for one opponent per week. So I think it makes things just a tad bit easier, and it kind of feels more like baseball. I mean, in college ball and the professional ranks, you play series. And these 2-game sets, I agree with them. I think they're nice.
Some schools up north, school districts up north have been, playing that way in district play for a long time. As that one's laid down, left side of the infield for an infield single right there for Ethan Garza.
That is a great bunt. That's a perfectly placed bunt on this fast turf that just barely rolled out its way to third. And look at what we have here. Bases are loaded for this Ray Texan team, and Aiden Ortiz steps in. Ortiz has a single and an RBI. Back in the 4th, he reached on an error, stole a base, and also scored a run. So 6-3 ball game. Ray, bases are loaded here for Ortiz. Remember, Ortiz had that, what was it, an 11, 12 pitch at bat?
13,
and then he got on. Hard, sharp hit ball to first base. And he's up with bases loaded, no outs. A chance for Ray to just blow this one open. Big swing and a miss on a breaking ball. Good pitch by Michok, strike 1.
He was trying to blow this one open with that swing.
Yeah. The left-handed batter, Aiden Ortiz. 0-1 count, no outs. Pitch. It's another breaking ball, and Ortiz is ahead of that one once again, 0-2. Michok had success with the breaking ball in pitch 1, decides to go back on pitch number 2. Now it's an 0-2 count, bases loaded, no outs. 6-3 ball game. Ray is up here in the bottom of the 5th. Michok on the mound for West. Ortiz batting. The pitch. Another breaking ball. He decides to go with 3 straight curveballs, the 12-6 variety, and that is a strikeout. First one for Michok. Brandon Chapa steps up. Flew out to center field back in the 2nd, reached base on an error in the 4th, ended up scoring a run as well. And we do have a pinch runner.
21 maybe.
Awaiting the official word here. Definitely a number in the 20s. You're right about that, Jake. Bases are juiced. Brandon Chapa steps back in. That is number 24, Zayden Deonda. So Deonda on second, pinch running. 0-1 the count after the swing and the miss from Chapa. Bases loaded, one away. Michok steps off. The pitch, breaking ball, slow, chopper, foul, strike two. So Michok's been showing a lot of that breaking ball, and he's been having success. He kind of has these Ray batters a little bit off tilt. Timing might be a little bit off with that slow hanger. And it's working so far. Let's see if they can get out of this bases loaded jam. 0-2, one down. Bases loaded for Ray. Brandon Chapa batting. The pitch. It's outside, ball one. Chapa is the 9th hitter in this Ray lineup. Top of the order follows with Nick Talavera on deck, followed by Lucas Tinajero. 1-2 the count. Michok on the mound, working out of the stretch. The pitch, he decides to go fastball. And a little bit in on the hands, it's fouled off. And you can tell he threw that fastball again, and it looked like Chapa was just a tad bit behind after seeing a bevy of breaking balls. 1-2 is the count. Pitch. Breaking ball misses high. We're even. Two and two. Michok. Fastball. Fouled away back towards the screen. Still a 2-2 count here for Brandon Chapa. Chapa stole a base back in the 4th, utilized his speed to get around the bases. Two count, one away. The pitch. It's low in the dirt off of the chest protector of Logan Schmidt. Full count now.
Love this approach by these Texan batters here, James. They've fallen behind in the count time and time again, but Brandon Chapa here, he's working the count full all the way from 0-2 to 3-2. And again, if he can win this battle, he can blow this ball game wide open for the Texans.
Full count, and he misses outside. That is a walk. That is going to be an RBI credited to Brandon Chapa. He walked with the bases loaded. Ruiz comes in to cross the plate. Everybody else moves up 90 feet. You got Deonda on third, Garza at second, and now Chapa at first. And top of the order for Ray, it's Nick Talavera. Quick mound visit from Schmidt.
And again, you know, in the books, that's a walk. That's all you see. But that was a great at-bat right there by Brandon Chapa.
It really was. He worked that count efficiently.
Fell behind in the count 0-2, and then he just fouled off some really tough pitches and got the walk and the RBI.
Breaking ball misses outside to Talavera, 1-0. Bases are loaded. One down. Ray 7, West 3. Fastball tries to find the outside corner just off the edge. It's 2-0. MICSportsNetwork.com. Thank y'all guys for watching and listening on our radio home, News Talk KEYS. The 2-0. Ooh, breaking ball. Talavera swings and misses. 2-1. Friday night doubleheader here on MIC Sports Network. The 2-1. That one's going to be hit out to Woods on the line. Woods catches the throw to first, and it skips in, and Rollins can't get it. One run is going to score. Deonda crosses the plate, and I think they're going to give that one a throwing error, the 6th error on this game for Victoria West. It was a line out from Talavera to Woods at short, so that's the 2nd out of the inning. Or excuse me, 1st out of the inning. Am I correct about that? No, 2nd out.
Yeah, 2nd out.
First pitch misses to Tanahiro. So 2 down. Runners now on 2nd and 3rd after the throwing error. Garza on 3rd, Chapa on 2nd. Pitch. This one's going to be hit out into left, and it's going to be caught by Blaine Carver. 2 more come across for the Texans. It is now 8-3 Ray. We're going to the top of the 6th.
Trying to get into college can be overwhelming, but the Trio Educational Opportunity Center is here to guide you through it. Trio helps students from Nueces, Refugio, and San Patricio counties with college applications, financial aid, college admission testing, GEDs, and so much more. We'll help you realize your dreams, reach your educational goals, and the best part? We do it for free.
Right now,
Together, we can help you get into any college of your choice. Call or click today to see if you qualify.
Hey guys, this is Devin over here, same Super Center. If you're looking for it, I got it. Like this whole line of beautiful trucks from Ford, Chevy to GMC. BMWs, Bronco Sports, Edges, we got it all. Even super cool Mustangs like this 5.0. Remember, you want to see this or anything else on my lot? Do yourself a favor, ask for Devin. Remember, shop saves and save.
I sent you that message too. I was like, well, remember it was happening when we were here with Doug.
Yeah, I'm not sure about what to do about that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Talk KEYS.
It's down right now, so we are muted.
I was like, I know you're not using your phone this time. You should get the messages, but yeah, it doesn't do any good if the phone's covered.
Back with you, James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez. 8-3 ball game. Top of the 6th. We go. 8-3 here. Tanahiro remains on the mound.
What a turn of events, man. We went from a very tight ball game, a 2-1 tied up ball game, and then go ahead 3-2 for the Warriors, and then all of a sudden, bottom of the 4th inning, the Texans 4 runs, 2 more in the bottom of the 5th, and we're at 8-3 in a game that never looked like, at this point, doesn't look like it was ever close.
TK Rollins steps in for his 3rd at bat, swing and a miss on the first offering, 0-1. 0-1 the count. Fastball misses inside. 1-1 now to Rollins. Logan Schmidt on deck, Bo Woods in the hole. TK Rollins struck out in the 1st. Had an RBI single back in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2. The pitch. His fastball misses just a bit low in the zone. 2-1 now. Top of the 6th. Tanahiro still working and still delivering. Blows that fastball by Rollins on the swing and miss. 2-2. The 2-2. This one is chopped foul. Coming down to the last few outs for West. They got 6 to work with. They're down 5. 8-3 ball game. Ray leads. Top of the 6th. Pitch. This one's going to be chopped high. Jam shot. A blooper, so to speak. And it's caught by O.J. Ruiz. One away. One down. And Logan Schmidt now steps in. He's 0 for 2. Couple of strikeouts looking for Logan Schmidt. One down here in the top half of the 6th inning. Pitch. This is just a tad bit low. 1 ball. Bo Woods on deck for West. This one's going to be hit. Chopped to O.J. Reese at third. Reese fields it glove side. The throw skips into Olivares. A tough scoop attempt. And that one's going to wind up in the dugout of West. Schmidt will go to second. They're going to give that one a throwing error. That's an E5. So E5 officially as Schmidt advances to second base. Runner on second, 1 out. Here comes Bo Woods. Woods grounded out to third back in the second. Lined out to O.J. Ruiz in the 4th, and Ruiz made an outstanding grab to snag it and pull it down. Combined for both teams tonight, 8 errors.
Kind of a blemish on what was looking like a really good ball game early on.
Indeed. It's a little bit sloppy. 8-3 Ray leads. Sinahiro on the mound. Woods gets a hold of this breaking ball, but nice catch by Talavera moving to his left. Fires it into second. 2 down. That was a great catch by Talavera to track it down. 2 away.
Nice, went a long way there to make that grab. Very nice by the Texan left fielder.
2 outs. And Blaine Carver now steps in. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Fastball low in the zone. 0-1. Talavera looking mighty impressive. He seems to be getting a tad bit stronger as the game goes on. Kind of finding that last gear. This one's going to be chopped out to short. Garza fields it on the hop. The throw to first. And they got him. 6-3 put out. The 3rd out of this inning. 1 runner is left on base for West. The score remains 8-3. We're going to the bottom half of the 6th.
This is our ILX F511. This is our top of the line floating screen radio. We have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. We've also got a cool feature on this called our dash cam. This interfaces with our DVC320R dash cam. Come on by the competition sounds. The guys up there will figure out what's going to fit perfectly in your car and give you the best sound you've ever had.
Every life has a personal story. Our funeral services are as unique as the lives they celebrate. We will assist you with personalizing your funeral service to create a meaningful experience for all. Let us help you tell your loved one's story.
There's no one on second.
We make it personal.
Oh, what the heck?
School baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Live from Cabanis Field, James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez with you. 2-man crew tonight, manning this doubleheader. Game 1, we're at the bottom of the 6th. Ray leads 8-3 over Victoria West. Hayden Meachok remains on the mound for the Warriors. We will have Veterans Memorial versus Moody coming up roughly 30 minutes at the conclusion of this ball game. We will go to programming on the radio side So just stick around through that. And then the second game of our doubleheader will be on News Talk KEYS, MIC Sports Network. We will be on as well. Josh Hernandez steps in. He has a couple of RBIs on his resume today. Had an RBI triple back in the 4th, sack fly in the 1st. He's leading things off here in the 6th. Takes a fastball high, 1-0. Hernandez, Spence, and Ruiz, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters, due up for the Texans. Breaking ball this time, it does catch. 1-1. Josh Hernandez, catcher for Ray. Couple of RBIs in the running for player of the game. This one's going to be hit out to short, fielded cleanly. The throw to first by Bernal. 1 away. One down. Jack Spence is now up. Spence so far 0 for 3. Couple of flyouts, a ground out to short. Looking to collect his first hit of this game. 1 down, bottom of the 6th. The pitch. Hit out to short. Fielded cleanly. The throw. It's in time. That's not Bo Woods out there. That's number 2 for West. That is Evan Waters now at short. So nice play right there by Evan Waters to retire Jack Spence. 2 down. OJ Ruiz now steps in. Ruiz is 1 for 3 tonight. He has a single, stolen base, run scored. Pitch. Fastball finds the zone. 0-1. The 0-1 low escapes to the backstop. 1-1 to count. Appreciate y'all being with us tonight. Of course, MICSportsNetwork.com. Give us a follow on all of our social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and now on YouTube. Search MICSportsNetwork.com. 1-1. Breaking ball high inside. Reese has to duck. 2-1 now. West will be down to their final 3 outs when they come up to bat. Ray looking to add some insurance. Beautifully placed fastball inside. Strike 2. The 2-2 from Michok. Oh, and they called it on the outside part of the plate. That is a strikeout, and that is the 3rd out of this inning. The score remains 8-3. West will be down to their last 3 outs. We're heading to the top of the 7th.
Meet some of our residents at Gulf Coast Humane Society. When you find your new family member, they'll be spayed or neutered, up to date on vaccinations, and microchipped. Your adoption fee also includes 6 months of heartworm prevention, a free vet visit, post-adoption support, and more. If you fall in love with one of our heartworm-positive dogs, we will also provide their treatment at no extra cost to you. Come find your new furry friend at Gulf Coast Humane Society, completing families since 1945.
Hi, I'm Bob Euchre. I was 5 years old when Lou Gehrig retired from baseball because of ALS. It's been 8 decades since Lou's speech, and we still don't have a cure for this devastating disease that affects thousands of Americans every year, including my daughter Leanne. But we are making progress, and we need your help to finally strike out ALS. Please join us by visiting ALS.org. Thank you.
South Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
And we are back. James Espinosa, Jake Vasquez with you. Top of the 7th inning, 8-3 Ray. This game was close early on, and then Ray exploded in the fourth for 4 runs. Got a couple of runs in the fifth to extend the lead to 8-3. 6 errors by the West defense, 8 total errors this game. It has been a tad bit sloppy on both sides. 8 runs, 5 hits for Ray, 3 runs, 4 hits for West. And Nick Talavera, Lucas Tinajero, my apologies. He's on the mound and he's looking to go for a complete game.
Yeah, 6 unanswered here for the Ray Texans. The West Warriors coming into the bottom of the 4th inning leading 3-2. And then 6 unanswered by the Texans, giving them that 8-3 lead.
Fastball pops the inside corner, strike 1. Ethan Guerra is up. It's Guerra, Bernal, and then the top of the order, Guerrero. Fastball again. They check down to first. The appeal is safe. 1-1 the count. Tinajero trying to finish this game strong. That one is sliced into the dugout of Victoria West. It's up down there. Strike 2. 1-2 now. Bernal on deck. 8-3, Ray leads. This one, high heat. Retires Guerra. That's a strikeout, out number 1. That is the 6th strikeout for Lucas Tinajero. West is down to their final 2 outs of this ball game. We will have Vets and Moody 30 minutes or so from now at the conclusion of this ball game. The pitch, beautiful breaking ball. 0-1 the count.
Looks like he's just feeling it now.
Fastball.
Big lead, he's just going to groove him right in there, pounding the strike zone.
I mentioned last inning, Jake, just seems like he's improving, getting stronger as the innings go on, not wavering. The 0-2. Fastball misses low and outside. 1-2. He does have 6 strikeouts. He's only allowed 1 walk by my book. He has hit a batter as well. 4 total base hits given up. He's had himself a fantastic ball game. Pitch. It's going to be a slow chopper. Who's going to field it? Garza does the throw, and they got him. What a play by the shortstop, Ethan Garza. 2 down. That was a slow chopper up the middle. Garza had to cut across the second base bag, fielded it on the long hop, made the strong throw to first. 2 down, and now Jay Guerrero's up, and this is going to be a slow chopper, but it's going to be foul. Off the third base line. 0-1. Down to their final out. It's an overall impressive game from Ray. They were in a dogfight. They're a couple of strikes away from victory. The pitch. Pounds the outside corner. 0-2 with that fastball. Now it's down to 1 final strike. The 0-2. Fastball, and that one is fouled off towards the screen. Right directly in front of us. 0-2, we'll do it again. Jay Guerrero batting, facing Lucas Tinajero. The pitch, the 0-2, got him! Struck him out for the 3rd and final out of this ball game. That is 7 total strikeouts for Tinajero. And Ray wins this one 8-3 over Victoria West. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll do a quick post-game. So stick around. A little bit of post-game coming up. Ray defeats Victoria West 8-3. We'll be right back.
How do you say buenos dias in Texas? Well, first start with a warm flour tortilla made from scratch. Then load it with savory frijoles, fresh scrambled eggs, papas, and shredded cheese. Wait, everything is bigger in Texas. Let's add crispy bacon and homemade salsa. And let's not forget about the weekends y barbacoa. You can enjoy a little piece of home from Laredo Taco Company.
GTech 360 proudly celebrating 20 years in business. What a local internet provider can do for you? No data caps. 24/7 customer support. Expert installations. Locally owned and operated. We connect people and communities. Give us a call today at 361-777-1400 for your internet, VoIP, and security needs.
Those in charge say everything's fine. Stop noticing. But you know better. And your gut knows that time is short to prepare for what's around the corner next. My Patriot Supply has helped over 2 million families become more self-reliant and is the company Americans trust to prepare. Go to mypatriotsupply.com and secure their best-selling 3-month emergency food kits. Each contains tasty breakfasts, lunches, and dinners, averaging over 2,000 calories per day. Get at least one food kit for each family member. For a limited time, save $200 plus get free shipping on all their Ready Hour 3-month emergency food kits. You're not ready if it's not Ready Hour foods. At My Patriot Supply, you can also get solar-powered generators, water filtration units, emergency medical supplies, and heirloom seeds. Shop MyPatriotSupply.com today. MyPatriotSupply.com.
Spring into some great deals on zero-turn mowers at Bobcat of Corpus Christi. With 0% financing, low monthly payments, or cash rebates, we've got the right model to meet your needs and your wallet. Mark your calendars for our one-day mower sale on Saturday, April 20th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. for your chance to score the deepest discounts of the year. Plus, enjoy 15% off Echo Outdoor products. Learn more online at BobcatCCE.com or stop by Bobcat of Corpus Christi, 765 Diamond Cut Drive.
The Stash Dash is back for the 12th year. Come run the streets of downtown Corpus Christi on June 15th and help raise funds for Bikes for Kids. This is an all-ages event presented by Mattress Firm. For more information or to register, go to 1440keys.com.
It's South Texas High School Baseball on News Talk KEYS.
Back with you. Final score 8-3. Ray defeats Victoria West. Our player of the game is going to be Lucas Tinajero. 7 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 hit batter. He had an RBI single, a run scored, and a stolen base. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to send it to some programming on our station. We will be back in about 30 minutes for game number 2 between Moody and Veterans Memorial. For James Espinosa and Jake Vasquez, we thank you for watching, but stick around. Game 2 is coming up next.